Hello there, and welcome back to the Tries Vanilla Plus Let's Play with me, Tryonus. How is everyone doing? I hope you're all doing well and keeping safe. And I really do hope that you enjoyed the last episode, especially with those two replay recorded areas. They're a lot harder to do than what they actually look, but I'm trying to get back into practice and using it, so I hope you didn't mind seeing two of them, and also a little bit of fun with the scarecrow at the end. Whether or not that'll do anything, only time will tell. Anyway guys, we're over here at the now semi-completed market. As you can see, I've been fairly busy. You'll have to let me know what you think to these markets. They're basic, they're decent, they'll do what they need to do, but at the moment, as I'm still basically a noob, and I will say that again, a noob of these villages and whatnot, you'll have to help me out as much as you can. Any suggestions about these villages, please do let me know. I'm trying to learn as much as I can, but obviously there's more experienced people out there. So, what I've basically done, I've basically been going around the map, and I have been acquiring volunteers. Yeah, that's a good word for it. Acquiring volunteers from some of the villages and nearby, and they've been put to work voluntarily, of course, in these markets. So these are the three that I left you with last time, but we've also got two more here, and I believe all of these are now masters, so all their trades are fully unlocked, including the fact that 3 emeralds for a carrot isn't really that bad. And these are before I zombify them and cure them and whatnot, so you know, it's not too bad, and I can quite easily get emeralds because of the, you know, the little bit of a cheaty plant in the jar effort with wheat and carrots and everything. It's not exactly hard to do it. The only problem is I've got is dealing with the seeds. So yeah, I can get quite a few emeralds. I mean, there's 2 already. We'll put them away. Then I can grab all my potatoes. Then we'll check who wants what. You want potatoes, 25 for an emerald, and we can just go all the way through and collect as many as it will allow me, and then I've got to wait until it unlocks again later, and then I can come to this one and he will trade me for the rest of them, and then still a few extra, so I can put them away and then move and grab my carrots. And this guy doesn't want carrots. You do though. We'll give you the carrots, especially 21 for 1 emerald. Not the best of deals, I know, but still. And then he's run out, and then we can move on to this guy. But you can see how many emeralds we are actually getting, and this is actually a fairly slow day because I haven't actually got everything opened up, and these aren't full. But yeah, I mean, after that short trading, 52 emeralds, and if I keep doing that every couple of Minecraft days, we end up with quite a few emeralds, as you can see. So also over here though, we've got a cleric, which is pretty cool actually. Clerics are kind of not used very often. 31 rotten flesh, which obviously I get a load of rotten flesh from my zombie farm, especially with my looting 2 sword, and I can just do this a few times. But as you can see, this guy's actually traded up to master as well. We're doing this, and that's another 16 emeralds just there. And we can get redstone from him from an emerald, a single bit of lapis, which is not too bad, some glowstone if we needed it, which I might get actually. But then we also got bottles of enchanting as well. So I think that's pretty cool actually. Then this guy in armor, which I haven't really done a right lot with, a mason, which I've done nothing with. I don't know what he actually gives me, got a weaponsmith, which I have been trading with now and again, but he's got really nothing I really need. And then I've got a toolsmith as well. Now these guys are supposed to give me diamond tools for their last ones and possibly enchanted ones. It's just, what do I do with the extras? You know, until I can actually get a source of unlimited emeralds for decent trades, it's a little bit on the difficult side. But what I have been using these for is actually trading with these guys. This is my mending one. He gives me a mending book for 12 emeralds and a book, which I think that's a really good deal to begin with anyway. But he also gives me quick charge and piercing, which aren't the best. I know these are good for the trident, if I remember rightly. Correct me if I'm wrong, feel free as always. But then we've also got this guy that does silk touch for the same price, but it gives me sweeping edge 1 and unbreaking 2. So again, not really the best of things there. Then I've got the feather falling guy here, who gives me smite 4, which ain't bad, and feather falling 2, so again, not the best. And then this guy, infinity, is my worst one because he gives me infinity for 13 diamonds. Brilliant, fantastic. However, curse of binding. So yeah, and then I've got this guy which gives me looting 3, which I've only traded with him once, so I don't know what he's going to give me. And then we've got this unbreaking guy. Again, I've only traded him a few times, so we'll have to see, but his deals are 44 and a book for unbreaking 3. And then I've got a power 5 guy, which I've only done once for a bow. So yeah, I'm wondering if one or two of these guys may end up getting sacrificed to the scarecrows, or might have a work accident. Oh yes, and I've also got this as well, which is a sugar cane, because some of these guys do give me an emerald for a bit of paper, so I can just basically make my paper there, over here, sorry, and do that. So yeah, like I say, I'm getting there with a few emeralds. It's not too bad. But yeah, I'm also working on the paths to and from here, and you may notice that some of them have been filled in now, because I kind of like how some of these look. I'm not too sure about, let me get my flight ring on, here we go. Not too sure about this bit of the path here. This may get altered. But yeah, as we come down here, you may notice one or two other little things have changed as well. Some of them may have to get removed because I didn't realize how bad this was on the path. But I've just been planting normal trees, including some spruce, which have been just to add a little bit more life to the area, and I've made a few like little fancy little tree things as well. I also decided to get rid of the leaf add-on as well, because it was a little bit too much to my mind, and it kind of feels a bit better with these flat trees. Maybe it's just me, you have to let me know. But yeah, so you have to let me know what you think. Is this a little bit too much again? Have I gone a little bit OTT with everything? Or what? You know, this is our little island. You can make some decisions on here as well. Feel free to put any suggestions down in the comment section as well. And yeah, I've also done it a little bit up here, and I filled up this path as well, going from the back door. And then I'm also have a starting path here, but I don't know where that's going to go to or anything yet. I haven't got that far, but I have got a couple of ideas I want to push past you. Now, I want to move my sheep and cows, so I'm thinking, if you see that blue pond there, obviously it's blue, I'm thinking about filling this in, and then I can use this area, which is already lowered down by 1, to put my cows and sheep in. And I think this would be a good place. I need to get rid of a few more of these birch trees, but other than that, I can put that there. And then if I deal with these mounds, I could probably build a barn or a storage building or something here. But at the same token, I kind of feel like I should build something here as well, which originally I was thinking about a storage building, but a storage building and a barn Is that too similar to one another? I don't know. Also, with this wheat field, I'm thinking maybe over here having a small, and it will be small, windmill. I don't know. I don't want to make too many plans, because if I make too many plans, then I'll work myself too much worrying about everything. Oh yes, and I also made myself a little jetty. What do you think to this? Do let me know what you think. I've just basically got some dark oak signage and use some campfires just to go out, and then from here I can use my fishing rod here and I can go out. And yes, I have been using my mending books. I've used them on all my tools, as you can see, the fishing rod, my Fortune 3 and Silk Touch pick as well, and also my shield as well, though I don't know why my shield is in there. And yes, my bow does have the infinity, though I'm going to be making a new bow in a minute. So yeah, let me know what you think to this jetty as well. So you've got a lot of work to do. You've got to let me know everything in the comment section. Yeah, I think we're good. And I've also completely filled in this wheat field rather than having it spaced out. I don't know which I prefer. Bearing in mind this is purely for looks, considering. So yeah, anyway, let's get to some work now that I've probably bored everyone to death. So let's head inside. So I've got a new head. Where did I put it? Ah yes, over here. I've got myself a phantom head. So pretty cool. And I like that one. Oh yes, and I've also got a nitwit here. Now, those of you that don't know, probably most of you do, but still, a nitwit cannot actually have a job. They are basically only useful for two things, either a breeding farm or a iron farm. So bear that in mind if you ever grab one of these. And yeah. I didn't actually, I knew nitwits existed, but I only thought that nitwits were people without jobs, if that makes sense. Not that they were actually villagers and nitwits. Anyway, so yeah, I've been training with those villagers, like I said, and I've got myself a new bow and a new sword with Smite 5, Sweeping Edge, Looting 3, Mending and Unbreaking, and I've also got Mending and Unbreaking for some armor, which I wanted to make on camera, and then I can retire this. You might be wondering about my gold chestplate as well with Mending on it. I actually found this when I went over here, and I found a nether portal and it had this in it. So yeah, let me grab this and then we can make ourselves the diamond armor set. So there's the chest plate, the helmet and the feet, and then we just need the leggings. There we go, our first diamond armor chest block. So we just need to grab this and then we can hopefully put this on. So there's Mending for there, Unbreaking, which we need to do the other way around, cool, and then the Unbreaking and Mending. Yes, I do need to get protection and whatnot. I just haven't been lucky enough to get them as of yet. But this will do for now. There we go. And I think what I can also do on my helmet, I don't know if this is a good idea or not, I do have a, it might be upstairs actually, I'll just have a quick run upstairs. Protection 2 Accurate Infinity, I could probably put that on my helmet. I don't want to put anything else on things just yet. I keep wondering whether or not I should put that on the sword, but then I keep thinking maybe I should wait and try and get sharpness 5. But yeah, we can put this Aqua Infinity. I think this goes on the helmet if I'm not mistaken. There we go, Aqua Infinity, and I think that helps me swim better. Could be wrong, but anyway, we can retire this and we can have the full diamond armor set eventually. I know it's taken a long time to get this, but still. Then we can put this lot away. There we go, just for spares, because it's always good to have spares in case anything happens. So yeah, now I just need to make my new sword and my new bow. So let me just grab this little lot, move that out of the way. So we've got power 5, unbreaking 3, and infinity. You can either have mending or infinity, not both, unfortunately, but you can probably understand why. So right, this might break on us, but we'll see how we go. So we'll put looting on first. There we go. Then a little bit of mending. Then some unbreaking, sweeping edge, which I can't put on because that's class 16, and that's going to require 13. I was hoping I would have enough, but never mind. We'll see what we can do with the infinity. There we go. Unbreaking, can we do it? We've only got 3 levels and power 5. No. Okay, so they're going to have to kind of wait until I can actually go and get a few more levels from wherever. More than likely my zombie farm. But I had, considering I had over 50 levels, I think I had about 52, 53, and I'm down to 3. Never mind, we tried. We got as full diamond armor anyway. There's nothing wrong with this sword or this bow, just upgrading it a little bit. And I thought maybe make some new ones, and then these can go for spares, and I can use this for the spider farm as and when we get it. But anyway, talking about farms, it's time to actually try and making up a new one that I kind of need, because even though I've only just got diamond armor, I would like to upgrade it to netherite armor, and the only way to do that is by going mining in the nether. And the best way to mine, as I understand it, for netherite is by making TNT. So that means that we need a lot of sand, which luckily enough I do have this here, plus I've got a big desert over here and over there, so sand isn't a problem. But obviously to make TNT we also need gunpowder. So gunpowder comes from everyone's favorite mob, the creeper. So I've been looking up how to actually make a creeper farm, which I came up with this. Well, I actually didn't come up with it, stop telling lies, Tryonus. But I found this design here, which basically looks like a giant clock, one of those timer clocks, you know, those sand clocks, and you can just basically let them kill themselves. And yeah, so we're going to actually build this now. I've lifted this up because I didn't really fancy putting it into the ground. Some of it will have to go into the ground, and I may need to will have to alter some of these, and then I'll build something on top of it. Don't know what, but yeah, hopefully we should be able to build this. So I've got a load of stone bricks. Hopefully we won't need as many as this, but I always like to be over prepared. I've got a bit of tinted glass to see what we want to do and whatnot, and I've got a few extra materials here which we'll come to later. But the basic design of this is basically you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, go in 2, come out to there, and then like that. We don't need that one there. This middle one you need to do a 2 by 2, then again 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and then this is 13 across. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and then 5, and then in 2 by 2, and then 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 13, which we can just push right to the edge because we know it's right from over there. So then you do it again by lifting it up 1. Now I was thinking that maybe if we do this, now the entire thing that I've seen is actually on just filled with brick, but now that we've got this tinted glass which doesn't allow light in, I thought have it a little bit different to what we've seen, or what I've seen in the past. Now I think I'm going to need a bit more. 1, 2, 3, 4, over here. There we go. And if you remember, we made the tinted glass like so. There we go. Might need a little bit more than that. Unfortunately, I am actually out of crystals, so we'll have to kind of see what we can do. Let's just do that and that. There we go. But I can easily get more crystals now. There's no problem. So what I was actually thinking, let me just grab some more of those bricks. I shouldn't put them all away. Derpity derp. There we go. Because I know we're not going to be able to see it all, but if I just did like a little bit of things like so instead of how it's actually done, I'm thinking though that this should probably be filled in normally. I don't think it really matters a lot. You can build it however you want. You don't have to use stone. You can use whatever resources you want. Diorite, wood, whatever. Right, and we should be good if we just did that. Cool. So that's it really. Now you've just got to make sure that it's only the Pacific mob that you actually want in there. Oops, I've done that the wrong way around. So to do that, you're going to need a load of trapdoors, and you're also going to need some carpets. So first of all, we're going to put a trapdoor here and a trapdoor here, and we're also going to put them, but they are going to go down like so. This helps the creepers actually fall down here and get pushed to their doom. But you also need to put trapdoors just on the top of the top block that you've used. What this does is actually stop skeletons and zombies from spawning because they're too tall. But creepers aren't. They will actually spawn underneath this. So that's kind of cool. But what we also need to do as well is actually put some carpets down, and I believe they go like this. If you put one underneath there, then 1, 2, and put one there, then 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 1, 2, and there. So you get sort of this sort of pattern, and what that does is prevent spider spawning. So it's kind of useful because obviously we only want creepers in here. Now I'm gonna sleep because I have got some of this covered up, even though we have got some torches in here. I just want to play it safe and I don't want anything else causing me problems. I'm the biggest problem here, so we don't want any more. And then we'll put that there, that there, and we'll put that there. All right, so we just got to fill this up like so. We don't want one over this platform, and it doesn't really matter which way you put these. You can put them whichever way you want, and you can use whichever trapdoors you want. I'm just using spruce because I prefer the spruce trapdoors. Plus I've got a load of them from my easy building. Now this middle bit, this is completely up to you what you want to do. You can either cover it up or you can leave it, because you can make this thing as tall as you need. You just need the actual resources. Make sense? I hope so. So yeah, we'll sort you out, and we're almost done. There we go. And we don't want one there. We don't want one there either. There we go. And cross. Perfect. And we should be good. All right, cool. So that's roughly how it should look. So as you can see, it does actually look like a bit of like a timer clock to my mind. The next job that you want to do is get yourself a couple of cats. Now, if you're playing normal vanilla, you'll have to get some cats normally and lead them up and put them in these positions a bit more awkwardly than what I'm going to have to do, but this is the idea of this. So I've got a couple of cats here and here and these mob catchers that we've got, so I can just put them on there and tell them to sit because I've already tamed them. There we are. I couldn't think of the word then. My mind just went completely blank. And then again there. Make sure that the cats that you don't want to keep, obviously, for pets. I know people like the cats as pets in this. I prefer the parrots, but unfortunately I haven't got them. So yeah, now hopefully that is on the right level. Let me just kind of have a quick look here. I'm wondering if I should actually put it down one. Yeah, let me just do that. I don't think it really matters. You could even probably put the cat on there as well, but if I oh, I can't even actually put it on there. I can only put it there. So yeah, it must be fine. It must be fine. It's probably just me being a bit over protective. So like I say, if you want, you can actually make this taller. I've only got the 2 cats, so I'm only going to do it the 1 tall. Now you've got the choice of either putting slabs on top or you can put normal bricks on. Now for now I'm going to put slabs on because quite frankly it's going to be safer, because then I won't have any mob spawning on it. So yeah, I've got my stone cluster across just in case if we need any more, but I think we're going to be okay. So yeah, actually before I actually do this, we're gonna need to set up the kill zone. So we need some water, some campfires preferably, some chests and a hopper, a couple of hoppers. So what we're gonna do is put the campfires there and there, because the creepers will come on this and basically get burned to death. It's as simple as that. And then there and there, and then we want the chest. So I'm going to just put 2 chests like that and like that, and we should be able to attach it from there. Perfect. And we can do that, and then the same on this side as well. Oops, I need my shovel, please and thank you. There we go. Excellent. Let's grab the sand. Make it look a bit like how it was. You may also, well, you definitely will need to do this. We can grab some normal glass, I think. And just to be kind of safe with everything, we'll put some glass all the way around here. And we're going to need to do that as well, just all the way around it like so. And I forgot to grab, oh, I have actually got them. Darn. That's me being a derp. And then you can probably put some slabs there, because obviously you need to access the chest for the actual loot. Alright, cool. Now you shouldn't really have to worry too much about any overhead for the water system here. There we go. Just probably make it 1 high so the creepers don't actually jump out. Like I say, I'll make this look better off camera at some point. In fact, what I will do is actually just make that go like that. That looks alright. Because you don't really want any other mobs spawning in there. I don't think they will, because you are actually putting water down. So if I've done this right, but this is me, if we put water there and water there, this should just flow all the way down, and as you can see, we're getting pushed nice and slowly all the way down, and then a little bit of speed, and then we should end up on top of them, but I don't want to burn myself. There we go, and that's exactly what's going to happen to the creepers. So it's just a question of dealing with the light levels now. So we can just start putting oops, I can't use a sword. There we go, perfect. And we can just fill this in over the cats as well. Oop. That's bound to happen. So yeah, I just need to fill this roof in now with all these. Okay, so that should be it done. The only thing that I have actually done is not removed my torches, and as you can see, it's getting nice and red and hostile in here with my light overlay that I have, but we can make that even more dangerous in a second. I'm not too worried about mobs spawning too much. There we go, and we can see all the red and the yellows there, so that's fine. It's only yellow in the middle because of the middle bit not being blocked in, because like I say, I do want to extend this at least one more high. But that should be about it. There's only one last thing that we need to do, and that is basically remove ourselves from the actual area, because it's us that are preventing the mob spawnage. So the best thing to do would be to grab a couple of blocks of 64, and then probably a few more just for that, and then starting from wherever the bottom of this is, just put yourself as high as you can. It's almost there. Yes, I've got this light ring, but I thought it'd be easier just to do this, and then you can make yourself a platform going around here. There we go, just like so, and then make sure that you actually close yourself in, because you don't want to be knocked off or killed by phantoms, everyone's second favorite mob, obviously. So yeah, now if all's has gone to plan, I don't know if you'll be able to see anything down there. It might take a while to do, but I'm gonna AFK up here a little while, and we'll see if we get anything. Okay, so I've just been doing some bits and pieces around my base. I altered a little bit around the mob farm because I noticed that some light was still getting in, so I altered some of the glass to the tinted glass. And like I said, I've just been potting around my base for a few minutes instead of AFKing up in the box. So I'm just going to come and see if this thing has actually produced anything for me, and that will be a big no. Okay, yeah, I'm not surprised. This is me after all. Things like this never worked for me on the first try. So yeah, I don't know exactly what is wrong. I think I've done everything correctly, apart from it being green under the ground. I may need to check to see if there's any caves or anything underneath this. I didn't think there were, but I might need to just go underneath and check, and see if there's any hostile mobs spawning, because there seems to be a gathering there. If you look on the mini map, there might be some, so I might need to go underneath the ground and see if I can actually prevent some future spawnings of the mobs I don't want, and just kind of see what happens. But yeah, this should work. I just don't know why it's not at the moment. So I'll just have to see what is going off. But yeah, like I say, this is me. I mean, when do things ever work first time? So anyway, guys, I hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please remember to hit that like button. And if you've got any hints, tips, comments, or complaints, feel free to put them down in the comment section below. And just remember, be greater than the haters. Bye.